Hello, beloveds, and welcome to this divine masculine and divine feminine channeled message. We're going to go ahead and check in, and we're going to see what the heck is going on with the energy right now in the collective. Sacred unions are commencing in a big way. There is a lot of deep, powerful alignment happening. It's been happening for a while, okay? For some of you guys, right? Years. Especially this past year in 2024. This was a breaking point for all of us in our own personal journeys, right? So affecting divine masculine and divine feminine in different ways. Things coming to the surface, things that you can't push down and ignore anymore, things that need to be healed, things that need to be purged, things that need to be released or ended. All the things, right? Randomly on the bottom of this Love Oracle deck that I just felt called to use, I found it like buried under one of my piles here, is freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, so I'm not going to take it, but this is a powerful message here, okay? There's also a song. Well, actually, there's two songs. So let me say my intro real quick before I forget. I just happened to see 111. This is about new beginnings and what you are manifesting, okay? What you've been manifesting, what the masculines are manifesting, because let me tell you, they are manifesting the heck out of divine feminine right now. Okay, for some of you guys, it's someone from your past, right? A soul connection that you've already connected to in the 3D here. But for some of you guys, this is, counterparts where you guys are manifesting each other and it's aligning right now. Okay, so you could be meeting this person for the first time. But the majority here is past soul connection energy, like someone that you've known, that you've met, okay? But it doesn't have to be, is my point. So, okay, so let's go ahead and see what wants to come out here. I split the deck on my beloved. Though we may be physically apart. See, exactly. See, this is, yeah, okay. So Spirit immediately, the universe immediately kind of just came in and confirmed that this is, it says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends both space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay, and look at the beautiful card here with them together, wrapped in the angel's wings. Two hearts coming together as one, two hearts that beat as one, two souls that unite and anchor in as one here on earth. My beloved. Okay, so I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a high priestess. If you are new here, welcome into the channel, you guys. I love you. Welcome. Those of you guys returning, welcome back, mi amors. I have been off for 12 days, you guys. This was not expected, but I'm just returning back. I had to take time off. My beloved cat, soulmate and familiar, he got a really bad cat virus, and it was really scary for me, rehabilitating him and seeing him that way. So thank you, mi amors, those of you guys who reached out, sent prayers of light, love, healing, all the things. It absolutely helps. So from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of Sage, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm back. I'm so happy to be back, you guys. I've never been gone that long from the channel or from work, you know. But I couldn't. Like, just, it's like watching your child be like deathly ill, you know. It was very touch and go. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I was really scared. So thank you again. Okay. So the message or the songs that, okay, so today a song came into my awareness, and it's by country singer Ryan Bingham. If you guys are familiar, I love his music. I love him. He's pretty freaking fine, if you ask me. But his music is incredible. And those of you guys who are fans, like myself, of the show Yellowstone, he was one of the bunkhouse cowboys, okay, on the show. Okay, so anyway, so the song is Nobody Knows My Trouble. And he talks about how, you know, he's been running from things his whole life, and know how nobody really knows his trouble. Basically, like, he keeps it all inside. He, you know, he goes through life like, you know, where nobody knows what's really going on within him. And then he says, so nobody knows my trouble except for my baby and me. And so it's like he's talking about this, like, you know, deep, how they're so connected and bonded that, like, only his beloved knows his true troubles, knows his heart, where he can be completely transparent, both in the light and the dark, and he's loved unconditionally the same, okay? The second song, and I posted this, those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, you saw this a few days ago. This song has been coming through like crazy for me. Like, I keep hearing it. Like, I can't stop hearing it. I'm falling asleep and I'm hearing it. I'm cleaning my house and I'm hearing it. I'm doing things, you know, and I'm hearing it, right? And it's a song by country group She Daisy, which was, like, you know, like, they were real big about, I don't know, 20, 25 years ago. If you know, you know, you know. And one of their big songs is called What This Woman Needs, you know? And that's what I keep hearing is, what this woman needs. I'm not a singer, right? What this woman needs is somewhere to cry. So lay by my side and I'll tell you what this woman needs, right? So the song is what this woman needs. And then the other song, so it feels like, right, to me, it's like a conversation happening between the songs. It's masculine saying, nobody really knows my troubles except my baby and me. And divine feminine is saying to the masculine exactly what this woman needs, you know? And she speaks about, like, you know, what this woman needs is to be reassured that my heart's your home. Ew, I'm getting emotional. What the hell? I want to cry right now. And love is what pulls you to me. What this woman needs is a safe place to land, a safe, you know, to hold my hand and to be able to cry and to tell you all the things. Like, this woman needs a safe space, a home. And on the other side, the masculine is saying, nobody really knows me. No one really knows my troubles. I keep things on a surface level for the most part in my life. My family doesn't know, you know, my friends don't really know, like, what's going on inside of me, but they know that you know, or the feminine knows, okay? And the divine feminine has been calling out and speaking to the masculine in the ethers, speaking of what this woman needs. And to be quite honest, the masculine knows exactly what this woman needs, what this divine feminine needs, and she knows what he needs too. And the bond that ties them together is the unconditional love without condition, love without judgment, love without disrespect, love without drama and negativity, love that is organic, it flows, it's easy. Now, that's not to say that divine masculine and divine feminine wouldn't ever have hardships or, you know, have, you know, little arguments or discord, right? Like, at the end of the day, we're all still human, right? But in a divine union, it flows. The love is just easy. It flows. It's natural. It's big. It's powerful. It's comforting. It feels like home. So, okay. Bottom of the deck here. I don't know. Let's see what this says. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice that you make expands your understanding of life and love. So, look at them together. Look at that. Look at all the beautiful, the red and the hearts. Yeah, definitely so much emotion coming through here. So much truth coming through here. It's like on both ends, divine masculine is having extreme powerful moments within themselves, conversations with themselves, enlightenment with themselves about their life. Like this card says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice that you make expands your understanding of life and love. So right now, divine masculine, their understanding of life and love, like the true understanding, not the illusion or the ego-driven stuff or all the things, right? They are experiencing this on a profound level, okay, which is bringing them closer to home, i.e. feminine. Now, divine feminine, this is kind of like for both, divine feminine also. Divine feminine, when it comes to matters of the heart, I mean, divine feminine has been having to, you know, also come to these realizations that, you know, no matter what's, you know, it's judgment on self, you know, like I feel it's, and masculines do this big time and it holds them back. Again, like the song says, like, nobody really knows my troubles, you know, within me. Nobody really knows. Because it's just easier for them that way. It feels safer that way, right? To not be transparent. They also, you know, sorry guys, I have to find a hair tie. My hair is like driving me crazy right now. I had it up in a bun and it's just like, it's cray. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go grab my scrunchie. Sorry, scrunchie break. Okay, sorry about that. Oh my God, you guys, I can't stop hearing the part of the song, What This Woman Needs, where she says, what this woman needs, a safe place to lay. So done, I don't know, but there's something about home. Home. Divine masculine and divine feminine, in a really profound way, are calling each other home to each other. It's all about the energy, the connection in the astral, which is insanity right now. For true divine union counterparts, the astral experiences and connection between you guys is so freaking strong. As above, so below. That connection that is so strong and palpable in the 5D is coming down and anchoring into the 3D, which is what we're seeing here. Okay, so a lot of lessons being learned on both ends, a lot of realizations on both ends, a lot of purging and clearing and feeling the things on both ends that you've been avoiding, that you've been, you know, I don't want to say afraid, but yeah, maybe afraid, or it's just uncomfortable, or you don't want to revisit these things, you don't want to feel these things again. It's shadow work. So there is a lot of shadow work and past life healing and regression happening here on both ends. That it's like a clearing out, it's a decluttering. It's clearing the old and making space for the new, okay? I feel especially on divine masculine and their end, it's happening big time right now. It has been, but for whatever reason, it has, I don't know, I keep seeing the Gemini full moon. It's a concoction of the energy, of course, and the astrology and all the things, but there's something so pivotal right now. Okay, like we're in the holiday season. By the way, you guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, like all the things, all the things. Hare Krishna. No, I'm just kidding. That's Hare Krishna is not like holiday related, but anyways, so the holidays, I just recorded a reading earlier. It's still uploading, so it'll be loaded by the time you guys see this, but it's a channeled message with Jesus and Mary Magdalene, who we know are twin flames and ascended masters. It's such a powerful, beautiful message for the solstice. Happy solstice, mi amores. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely go watch that message. It is so powerful. Like, I came today loaded with 12 days of downloads, energy, messages that I needed to get out. So it's like an hour long, but it's so good. And at the very end, I channel for a few minutes Jesus and Mary Magdalene as one, as a unit, and they speak to you guys directly. And it's just so beautiful. So why was I saying that? Oh, because a lot of that message connected with sacred union. It connected with what I'm talking about here, even though it's not a sacred divine union message, but a lot of the energy was in that message. Okay, let's do some tarot. Actually, let's get a romance angel real quick. Let's just see what comes through. Okay, So like I said, divine masculines right now, there's a lot of heavy realizations happening in their life. And the result of these realizations, of their healing, of their ascension, of their heart opening more, they're, you know, seeing through the illusions, seeing through the patterns, seeing through the cycles, like they're seeing everything so clearly with that third eye. It's like crazy, right? Because we know how that goes, you know, as divine feminine energies. Speaking of divine feminine, you know, man or woman, it doesn't matter, it's energy. You know, we're the way shower in these connections, in this incarnation. We are the one carrying the light, the lantern, and showing the way through the darkness. We're the ones going first. We're the ones breaking the ice. We're the ones showing the divine masculine, mirroring to the divine masculine what it looks like when you embody self-love, what it looks like when you choose yourself, what it looks like when you break out of the false matrix, what it looks like when you're coming from your true cosmic heart and you're seeing things with your third eye and you're connected with your crown chakra, right? So for a lot of you guys, it's a 3D separation where there's been absolutely no contact for a significant amount of time. Okay. It could be anything from like 6-8 months to like 5 to 10 years. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's, I just got like chills all up my left leg, you guys, when I said that. And the left leg's, that side is divine feminine side. So, again, a lot of heavy realizations happening for the masculine in regards to the divine feminine. And whether you guys have spoken, that's where people get it wrong. They think if we haven't made contact, if there's no 3D contact, you know, how are they feeling me? How are they, you know, because of the connection. They can feel and sense, and maybe they watch you on social, or they keep tabs somehow. Maybe you guys have mutual friends and they ask about you, or I don't know. I think for just a lot of you guys, it's them watching you, or, you know, spying energy. But it's also, it's in the 5D. They can feel and pick up on everything just like feminine picks up on them in the 5D. So they also feel when the divine feminine is moving through density and darkness, they pick up on that, right? So anyways, I don't remember why I was saying that, but let's go ahead and get into more of the message with the cards. True love. Flew right out. This is the romance of a lifetime. And it actually flew like, right, perfectly in the center of these two cards. True love. This is the realization. This is divine. And again, look at how like, just, I mean, look at, he's holding her hands. This is so like intimate. It's so intimate on a divine level. Here, and it's the angels, your spirit guides, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, everyone pushing you together, guiding this, leading this. So right now there's a lot of divine support, especially with the masculines, because they've been moving through it. They've been going through it, you guys. They are really, really, really breaking out of the unhappiness, choosing self-love, like following the heart. It's all the things. They know that this is the romance of a lifetime. It's true love for both of you guys. For both feminine and masculine. You guys both feel this, and you've been feeling this. Divine feminine, you're highly aware of this, right? For however long it's been, or however long it's been since you met or been in physical separation. Divine feminine, you've seen this, you've felt this, you've been moving through these motions. They have too, but they were more asleep to it on that, you know, 3D level, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. The soul knew it, the heart knew it, but the illusions still were blocking, right? So this is that time where they're busting through that door of illusion. They're busting through the walls of illusion within themselves, their heart, and their life. I can't take this anymore. I'm hearing, I can't stand you. Okay, this would be karmic partnership is what I'm seeing here. It's like, if you're in a karmic partnership, or they're in a karmic partnership, or whatever the case is, it's gotten to the point where like the two people can't stand each other. Again, when cycles close, or it's season and a reason with karmic, when this happens and the cycle's meant to close out, that's the stuff that happens. You start to, right? It's all the wounding that's super triggered. It's, you know, arguments and battles, and, you know, you get to that point where you can't stand each other almost. You know what I mean? I don't know. My last karmic lesson, my last karmic ex, we were together for like almost 5 years. And this was, you know, at this point now, years ago. But that's how it was. Like, I was like by the time I actually left that house that we lived in together and like, right, moved out, I was already like, I was already like getting over him and like healing from the relationship while I was still living with him. You know what I mean? So by the time I left, I had cried all my tears. I didn't cry one tear. I wasn't sad. I didn't miss him. I was done. I was done. And that's the energy I'm getting here. You know? And with these connections like that, you know, like I was done. I was like checked out, right? He was the one after, right? After I was like, he saw it, right? I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Then he was chasing and trying to, right, gaslight and do all the things to get me back. And I was like, that's what I'm getting here too. So whether this is you or this other person, that's the vibe here. It's if there's a karmic partnership or third party, it is done, or that's what's happening right now. I'm hearing after the holidays, we're done. So maybe that's what you're thinking, or you know, maybe it's like a conversation being had of like, let's just get through the holidays and then we'll figure things out, you know, as far as separation or whatever. There could be children involved, because that's what it feels like let's keep it together for the holidays for the kids, things like that. And then, right, we both know that this is over, right? So that's what I'm getting here. But yeah. Okay, bottom of the deck. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Yep. And I literally just said there could be children involved. Look at that. I've already met the person. I've already met the one. I've already met the one. You know, like Divine Masculine, just like that song, you know, like nobody knows my troubles. Nobody really knows my troubles except my baby and me. And maybe the masculine, obviously for most of you guys, I highly doubt that your masculine has ever truly opened up to you in the deepest of deep ways. Like maybe they did on some level, or you did on a certain level. But the feeling that I'm getting here is that you guys know each other on such a deep, profound soul level. You guys, no words need to be spoken. You don't need words like you would in other connections, you know? And that's what I mean. The Divine Masculine, they just know. They just know, like the song says, nobody knows my troubles except my baby and me. And Divine Masculine, even though they just know in their heart and soul that you will understand their deepest troubles, they know that they can speak to you about their deepest grievances, troubles, their darkest times, you know, their shadow parts. And you're not just going to love them for, you don't just love them for, you know, who they are, how much money they make or whatever. You know, that stuff doesn't even matter in divine connections. It's not about that stuff. It's not about the 3D things. And that's what they're realizing. Though we may be physically apart right now, that's what I'm hearing, right now, meaning it's just because we're physically apart right now, trust me. Okay, that's like what masculine is saying here. Spiritually, on a soul level in the 5D, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is ever missing, okay? I've already met the one, and look at all the angels again, bringing them together. The very powerful message of it's time has been coming through for like what, guys? If you've been with me, like, I don't know, like a month, okay? It's been coming through so strong. Like one of the last readings I did before I took my 12-day hiatus or whatever, literally was a message of it's happening. And I still have the card out here from one of my personalized decks that I made that was for that reading. And it still ties in. This is happening fast, you see. I need to put it back in the deck. I need to find it. I don't know where I put it. But anyways, your love life is being affected by children. Exactly. So like I just got done saying, first of all, this is about your inner child. Like both of you guys, the inner child is the soul, right? So both of your inner childs feel very safe with each other, which is huge, right? That's right. It's just like, it's like how a parent unconditionally loves their child. You guys together unconditionally love each other in that same regard. Do you know what I mean? Like a parent loves their child no matter what. A parent would do anything for their child. You know, there's nothing crazy a child could do, right, that like would make the parent like not love them anymore. You know what I mean? It's like that. That's this. And Divine Masculine is feeling that in a big, huge way. and divine feminine too, because like I said in that song, what this woman needs is a safe place to land, you know, to hold my hand, and, you know, to know, you know, what this woman needs. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I'll try to pin it in the comments, both songs, you guys, so you guys can at least read the words or listen to them. But I'm telling you, if this is your message and you listen to both songs, it's literally both of the divine masculine and feminine, both you and them speaking to each other through the music. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. So if this is resonating, you guys, definitely claim, 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 claim. I saw 111 earlier, so you can claim with 111, or just claim it however you feel called and guided. But I'm telling you, you guys, and I said this in my reading earlier that I did, that I spoke of, that talked about sacred union as well. And I'm telling you, and I said this in that reading, out of my 3.5 years on YouTube, I've never felt the energy like this. I've never felt this, like, I can't even put it into words, because it's, I can't put it into like words, but it's huge. It's palpable. The sacred union timeline that we're on right now, it's just, there's such powerful alignment. It's crazy. It's crazy. And this is confirming that. Okay. Holy shit. Excuse my French. Holy ish. I was just shuffling and then I put down to talk. Look what's on the bottom of the deck randomly after I shuffled a few times. Look, the Two of Cups. It's you guys coming together face to face. Masculine, see how the fish is jumping in towards her cup? He is going to make a move. He wants to jump into that cup. See the rainbow connecting both cups? That's your soul connection right there. Okay, but that also speaks of, like, the rainbow energy speaks of, like, you know, synchronicity, divine intervention, just different things like that. It's like almost like a destiny energy. It's also, right, the rainbow comes out right after a storm, when the sun's kind of or when the clouds are kind of parting and the sun starts shining through, right, is when we see the rainbows, or after the rain. You know what I mean? Rainbow. That's this. It's the storms of both of your lives that you've been having to clear and move through before union could happen. That's what's happening. Okay? There is a massive connection between your third eyes. Okay? Like, you guys are both seeing or manifesting the same visions, timelines, things. Okay? Without even really knowing. You guys don't know that you guys are doing that. Like, maybe feminine, you know, and maybe they know, but together, you guys don't know that each other are doing that. Again, for most of you guys, this is no contact situation. You don't know on a 3D level, you know, like, maybe you do intuitively and things like that, but do you know what I mean? Like, you don't really know what's going on in their life, and they don't really know what's going on in your day-to-day life, right? But I'm telling you, you guys are calling to each other here big time. Big time. This is two soulmates coming together here. Two soulmates coming together, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. See? And then after that is the Six of Wands. It's victory after a long battle. Again, the rainbow. It's the promise after the storm. For divine feminines especially, I'm hearing, I always knew this would happen. You guys have seen this with your third eyes. You guys have felt this in your heart. Okay? Even if it's a reconciliation energy where you guys just at some point, right, communicate, you reconcile. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you guys get together and spend your life together. Although I do feel for most of you guys that this is for, that's the case. At least that's the intention of what the masculine is, you know, manifesting, and what the feminine is manifesting. But you guys might just come face to face or have a conversation that brings a reconciliation energy between you guys, where you've reconciled things, you've spoken, you've talked, you've shared, but maybe you guys don't end up together, right? Maybe divine feminine has ascended beyond that, you know, or whatever. I don't know. But like I said, I don't feel like that's the case for most of you guys. But my point is that even if it's just to have a conversation and to bring balance and to share truths and to, you know, open up on some level, okay, that can be the reconciliation energy. But this is, yeah, two soulmates coming together. There's a victory here. It's also a yes to the message. It's victory after a long battle. Look, another rainbow. And look at the storm. Sorry guys, my ring light is kind of trying to show you, but there we go. Okay, so there we go. We see the masculine. Both feminine and masculine, both of you guys have been doing a lot of figuring things out. You guys have both had a lot on your plate. You guys have both been moving through a lot this past year and previously. You got, but especially 2024. We know 2024 was an intense year for shadow work and purging, death and rebirth and all the things, resilience, okay? They're trying to figure some things out in their life. They've got a lot going on. This is not about going back and forth, like, do I, don't I? That's where they've certainly been before, This is not about that for me. This is about like, I'm standing in my strength, yes, my life right now is in a storm. I mean, look at the ship and the waves and the lightning and like, the dark clouds. Okay, but he holds the rainbow and the 2 coins. So for me, it's about the masculine feeling like maybe there's just a lot. Their life is kind of crazy. It's chaotic. It's a bit disheveled right now. But you are the one that anchors them in. Okay, so no matter what, at the end of the day, they're holding on to the rainbow. Okay, and then look at that Queen of Cups followed by the Sun. Yeah, absolutely. Their life might be chaotic right now. Maybe yours is too, or whoever just tuning in right now who I'm talking to, Divine Feminine, more than likely energy. There's like, what did I say about the love? There's so much love and emotion here. It's crazy. And both ends are feeling it, but Divine Masculine is feeling it on the level. They're feeling it on a true divine level. And it's like they've always have felt that. And I think for a lot of the masculines, they've always felt like at some point you guys would circle back to each other. It's that magnetizing back. Like you guys both knew, like, this is not over. It doesn't matter what's going on in the 3D. You guys both feel like at some point we're going to talk again. At some point we'll communicate again. At some point we'll be able to connect the dots, or we'll be able to compare notes, or we'll be able to talk. You know what I mean? It's just like that. But she's holding her cup of love, Ace of Cups. The love that they feel for you, it just lights them up. You light this person up. You are the sun to this person, or Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, through their own journey, has shown the light to the light, the way shower. Like I said earlier with the lantern. Divine Feminine, your faith and your embodiment of who you are and who you've become and who you've been rising into. Like for some of you guys, you might, have moments or where you've been feeling like, am I crazy? I've seen this, I feel this so strongly, but nothing's been happening in the 3D. No communication has happened. Nothing, crickets, right? But your heart, your faith, your soul was telling you something different. Your higher self was like, no, have faith. No, trust. Okay, and you were right. You were right. This is all about reveal, things being revealed. It's also the happiest card in the deck. Also, the 2 biggest yes cards in the deck are out here too. Yes, yes, yes. This is Divine Masculine feeling more in their power, back up on their horse, their high horse, feeling more victorious in their life, really charging ahead with the plan of victory. Okay, but it's victory after a long battle, meaning they've been moving through battles, as has Divine Feminine, especially this past year, and especially over the last like 3-4 months of 2024. So much shadow work, so much purging, so much past life healing. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay. Can you tell me, look at King of Wands. Kang dang a line. Divine Masculine knows that they're a badass, you know what I mean? But it's like, but this is like a persona, it's pretentious that they've been putting onto the world. I'm in my power, I'm confident, I've got it all figured out, I make people laugh, everyone knows me, I'm never, right? But like the song says, nobody really knows my troubles. Nobody really knows me. No one really knows me except my feminine. Okay? You have made the King of Wands melt with love. Through the unconditional love of this Queen of Cups energy, It has broken down the barriers and the walls of the King of Wands. You don't have to even do anything except, and this is my point, no contact, no communication for however long. It's just by you embodying this that has affected the masculine in a really big way. Stars are aligning, or they have aligned. This is a time of justice to bring balance and truth. This also speaks of huge life decisions, you know, following your soul path versus the karmic path. You have the yin and the yang here, another sun. This is all golden energy on this card. Libra energy here, major arcana. It's balance, it's harmony. It's soul contracts being fulfilled, marriage, etc. It's about divine masculine really feeling the need to bring some kind of balance to with the divine feminine. Because while you guys have been in separation, there's been an imbalance. Like things were left undone, things were left unsaid, it's unfinished business, it's like that. So in order to create the balance, we have to talk, we have to share, we have to speak truth, we have to communicate. Again, like I said, whether you guys end up together in union, you know, for the rest of your lives, which I think for the most part, that's the case, right? But for some of you guys, it's just like, it brings balance by just speaking truths and saying, thank you. You know, I honor you, thank you. Like, I'm always here for you, but maybe you don't end up together in that way or in this right moment, right? I don't know. But for me, the karma has been balancing. Both feminine and masculine have done a great deal of balancing karma. Okay, masculine's not the only one that has to do the work, right? Feminines too. And that's why divine feminines, I mean, you guys know too, like, or divine, you guys know, you've been hit hard this year. This year was a hard year. A lot of resistance, a lot of lessons, a lot of, you can't fake it till you make it. No matter how hard you try anymore, you just can't. Right? But all of that stuff that you've been moving through on both ends, both you and them, it's been creating balance. Okay? For some of you guys, there's marriage and divorce here. Okay, so I don't know. 10 wands followed by 10 swords. Look, I've got to lay down these wands. I've got to lay down these wands, right? It's heavy. It's weighing heavy on them. Okay? 10 of swords, painful endings. 10-10. Followed by the Fool, new beginning, clean slate, fresh start. Can't make it up. You have completion, followed by a major arcana, new beginning. This is what I was just talking about with both of your guys' karma. This stuff had to be balanced. You've had to make difficult decisions, big choices, go through painful endings. It's also what you guys have been processing. A lot of the density and emotion and old pain and different things from the past and past lives and whatever it is that you've been walking around with that weighs you down, that you don't need to carry with you any longer. The stuff that hurt you so badly, ultimate betrayals, extreme heartbreak and pain, loss, right? You've had to balance these wounds, this energy. You've had to alchemize things, both, feminine and masculine. That's why we have the yin and the yang there. Represents both to create what, guys? A balance. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful, you guys. Wow. I'm like so happy that this is coming out the way that it is. You know, after 12 days of not channeling or tuning into it, but it's spot on to what's been coming through. So the song by She Daisy, What This Woman Needs, that's the one that I've been hearing nonstop for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now. Like I said, if you follow me over on Instagram, GypsyCowgirlTarot, we would love to have you over there if you guys feel calls, because I do post and I do things over there that I don't share over here, right? But I just posted that song, What This Woman Needs, in my stories like just a few days ago. The strength in your hands. to know you know what this woman needs. Somewhere to hide, so lay by my side, and I'll tell you. Sorry guys, but all right, let's end this message with some Intuit Oracle. The element of water, 50-50, things are fluid. Yeah, absolutely. That's the balance energy here. The Two of Cups, the number 2 numeral, anyways, it represents balance, a strong foundation, but it's balance. This is a balanced soul connection, but it's about a soul connection that's been balancing. You both had balancing. You both had healing to do, right? And divine feminines have been moving through this beautifully, but especially for masculines, they really had to learn some really big karmic lessons and balance a lot of their karma that they had been avoiding, that they've been keeping inside, like the song says. No one really knows my troubles. I'm moving through it internally. No one really knows what's going on inside me, inside my heart, inside my mind. I only let people know what I want them to know. But with feminine, I want them to know everything. I want to shine the light on all of my shadow, all of everything about me. The most awkward things, the most, the biggest things that I judge myself for, whatever it is. It's a safe space, and they know that, and feminine knows that too. The element of water, 50-50, things are fluid. You guys are both feeling and sensing and wanting the same things. And for a lot of you, you're about to get some really powerful, very like miraculous type energy confirmation about that. Like it comes in out of nowhere. The things that they say are just like, oh my God, I can't even believe I'm hearing you talk like this. Like you're going to see the change, and they are going to feel that too with the feminine. Okay. But it speaks of like emotional, right? The water energy, emotional, fantasy, very dreamy, very enchanting, very fluid. It's flowing, very sensitive and compassionate, very romantic, healing, diving deep and intuitive. I'm diving deep into what my intuition is guiding me and what my higher self and what the angels are guiding me to do in my own personal life and also within this kind of connection, because I feel this true love. I feel that this is the romance of a lifetime. Even though we're physically apart, we are truly never apart. And they're acknowledging this in a huge way right now, you guys. And I feel that. I'm like literally seeing a divine masculine, like sharing and telling a divine feminine. I felt you all along. I've been getting all of the same, like I've been getting signs and messages, and I thought I was crazy, and like all these things that they want to share and speak from the heart and truth. Okay. So the element of water. What else to end this message? So I thank you guys again to claim this message as your message, your timeline right this very moment, because I'm telling you, I keep seeing something about New Year's Eve. We are in the holiday season. It's Christmas time right here, right? So there's a nostalgia. Maybe this time of year is very nostalgic and, pertains to your connection in some way. Maybe you guys met in this time of year. Maybe you guys, last time you spoke was this time of year. Or maybe there's some really good memories you made together during this time of year, right? During the cold, wintry months here in the Northern Hemisphere, or the holiday season, you know what I mean? The holidays in general, it brings up merriment, it brings up nostalgia, especially nostalgia, right? Especially if you miss someone, it really fuels that missing them, right? If it's a loved one you lost who's on the other side, you miss them during the holidays. It's not the same without them, right? That's the same vibe here. Masculine especially, they're feeling extremely nostalgic for the feminine right now. And for a lot of you guys, there's something about this specific time of year, maybe Christmas, maybe your birthdays are around this time. I don't know, but they are feeling extreme nostalgia for the past with the divine feminine. They didn't get to be with you long enough. There's so much they want to share. There's so much that they feel open and ready for now that they weren't, even a few months ago or 6 months ago or a year ago, right? A lot has shifted, I'm hearing, in a short amount of time. So I just saw 44, 44, 4444, okay? We just had a legion of angels, 100,000 angels just show up and confirm this message. And I was specifically pointing out how the little angel cherubs are pushing him towards her. I'm hearing that song. Be my little baby. Just say you'll be my darling. Be my baby now. Look what came out as I'm singing that. Soulmate, twin flame, the swans. You could be seeing a lot of references to the swans, seeing swans together like this. The number 6 or letter A could be significant. Wow. Be my little baby. The one, a pair of things. You guys belong together. That's what they feel. That's what feminine feels. A deep soul connection, blooming love, faith, divination, and fluidity. Again with the word fluid. The water, see the water? Fluidity. Things are fluid between you guys. It's something's flowing big time right now. And then 50-50, things are fluid. And then on this card, both cards have the word fluidity. You see? Very important. Very important. Very fluid. Very mindful. Very demure. No, I was kidding. But anyways, wow. Wow, 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 you guys. That's it. That's it. The reading is done. So I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with me, for all of your loving support. Again, from the bottom of mine and Sage's heart, thank you for all of the loving prayers and healing and light that you guys sent our way. Like, thank you so much. It's like, it makes me emotional because I was really scared, you guys. Like, oh my God. Like, I was just like, please, this isn't happening. Like, you know, but no, he's on the mend. He's doing much better. And I'm just, oh, thank you. So there's that. And then if you guys want to book with me, if you want to connect with me one-on-one through a general psychic mediumship reading, I also offer 1 hour past life Akashic record readings, where we open up your Akashic records and we tune into past lives. You know, I can't speak to other Akashic readers, but my Akashic sessions are very detailed. Who you are, where you've been, what you did, you know, maybe how you died, or traumas. The things that come through always connect and pertain to this lifetime and like the journey that, or things that you're going through right now. Okay. So it's really cool. And then I also offer a 1 hour goddess channeling with Goddess Isis and Mary Magdalene. But like, let's say you're like someone where you're like, well, I don't really connect maybe with Isis, but I do with Mary Magdalene, but I also connect with Mother Mary or Jesus. Then I can channel them in the session for you instead, okay? And then whoever else comes through, whatever else comes through for you. But the goddess channeling is like, I do like a reading for you. I channel the goddesses. There's usually healing activations that happen. So it's really cool, really powerful. And then I offer 1 hour, 1 to 1.5 hour intuitive energy healing sessions, okay? So it's like on a quantum level, but it's very powerful. I tune into like your physical body, your energy bodies, like your light bodies, your emotional, all the things, right? And I tune in, I scan, and that's a part of my gifts is I can see like, oh my gosh, like you have a blockage in your solar plexus, you have an attachment here, there's some kind of implant. So I'm able to go in and I'm able to help remove things, pull things out, and to just send them away, transmute them, or, you know, also like past life regression in those sessions too is really powerful. So oftentimes I'll see like a heart chakra blockage. And then, you know, I'm like, oh, this is from past lives. So what I'll do is I'll tune into the past life and see what the block is from, and then bring it all full circle for you. Okay, so it's like a mix. It's like a melting pot of things, but it's all, that's the intuitive part. It's intuitive, energetic healing on a quantum level, and it's just so cool, so powerful. So if you're feeling like you're having a difficult time, or there's blockages, or it's like, God, I feel like I've been doing all this work in my heart chakra, Erica, but something's just, I don't know. Or like, I just feel really like weighed down. I feel like there's energy on me that's not mine. Things like that, whatever the case, okay, that would be perfect. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy, you know, like I said, Hanukkah, all the things, you know, and I just, yeah. And, you know I will see you guys again before this, but Happy New Year to everyone, because this is truly, just take a deep breath and just exhale and allow yourself to exhale this entire year of 2024. Okay, maybe do that for a good 5-10 minutes, just inhaling all the new, all the beauty, all the things that are coming into your life, not just on this level, but in other ways as well, right? We did it, you guys. We made it through this fucking year. Good riddance, 2024. We are so ready for you, 2025, right? So I love you guys so much. Thank you again. I'm sorry for the long message, but like I said, this is 12 days of buildup, of sharing, of channeling, of all the things, right? So I knew it would be long, just like the one I did earlier. So have a good day. I love you.